Everyone, this is the Omega Lynch, back here to give my thoughts on the Bambi remake, in case you haven't heard. Disney's gonna remake another one of their classic animated features. You think it'd be, what's I'm trying to say here? You think it'd make more sense to re-release the originals back in the theaters, because, it'd probably save them lots of money, and they probably end up saving lots of money and probably making more money because people want to see the classics. But no, everything's got to be remade for, to quote the critical drinker, modern audiences. And in this case, the way they're going to remake... You're going blank on me. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the ways they're going to update it to fit modern audiences is by changing the tragic death scene in the Bambi movie where, spoiler alert, Bambi's mother's passes away from a hunter. So basically they're going to take, and you've wondered where I got this. I heard it from an article on Facebook. Supposedly they're going to remove the scene where Bambi's mother gets killed, because, it's too much for this generation to handle. Even though there are situations where kids do lose one of their parents at an early age. It does happen. But, we gotta, take feelings over facts, because, feelings are more important. Anyway, as I was saying, I never actually saw the movie Bambi, but I do get the gist that Bambi's mother dying is a pretty key part of the story. Even me who never saw the movie, which is weird. I don't know why I never watched this movie. I've seen all the other Disney classics. I don't know why I didn't see this one when I was a kid. Weird. Anyway, getting off track. From what I can gather from watching the trailer and from what other seeing clips of it, I get the feeling that Bambi is a story about overcoming tragedy. Sorry about this. Hang on, Leo, fix my... This is what happens when you use a iPad with very... What's the word? I don't know. Fades away quickly. And let me fix this up. And thanks to the power of video editing, we are able to get back to our original image. Now, as I was saying, from what I gather, even though I never saw the movie, it's a movie about overcoming tragedy and growing up. At least that's what I get from watching the trailer. I know I should make an effort to watch this movie because it's considered to be a Disney classic. And I'm a bit curious about it myself. I want to see where it goes. So I do get the vibe that it's meant to be a coming-of-age story about someone overcoming tragedy and, growing up, which is something you don't see a lot of nowadays. Like, as kids growing up, like in the 90s, we had shows like King Babar, which also still dealt with similar themes. Babar lost his mother when he was very young, and he sort of had to adapt and sort of grow a bit quicker. So, a bit quicker up, had to grow up a bit faster than most. But as a result of that tragedy, he did get tougher. So, yes, losing a parent at a young age can be tough, and it can be hard to watch at times, but there are situations where these do happen. It's unfortunate, it's a tragedy, but there are situations where kids at a very young age lose their parents, and it's hard. One of the nice things about the story of Bambi that shows us how to overcome these problems, overcome tragedy. That's sort of the same idea with Batman. When he loses his parents at a young age, he sort of has to figure out a way to deal with it and try to overcome that. Same with King Babar, same with Bambi. It's good to have stories like that, showing characters dealing with difficult hardships, because it helps us. It helps us and inspires us to try to overcome our own personal hardships. Even if we lose, especially if we lose a parent at a very young age, that's very scary and it's very tragic. So no, I don't think it's a good idea that they're editing they're going to change the scene where Bambi loses his mother from the original movie, I think that's going to do a lot of harm to it, and it's going to completely misses the point of what the movie is about. It's about growing up and overcoming tragedy. You take that away, and then you take away what the movie is essentially about. You remove a key part. That's a key part in the story of Bambi. Even me, who's never seen the movie, I know that's an important piece. You cannot, you cannot remove that. It's good. Let me get this out of the way. This is becoming a distraction. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. So yeah. I have very, like everyone else, I have very low expectations of the remake. First of all, it's not even going to be live action. It's going to be CGI, and Lord only knows how good the CGI is going to be. I've heard that Disney works their CGI animators like cattle or something. It's pretty bad. So, yeah. I don't have much expectations for this movie, and if I am going to watch a Bambi movie, I'm going to watch the original, not some soulless remake. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are, and what you think about the remake and everything. Also, if you like my videos, subscribe and share my videos. If you want, you can support me by buying one of my books. Buying one of my books. Oh my goodness. I will try to leave a link in the comments below. If I don't, plenty of videos down below have links. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again.